Hey there, everybody. It is a little windy out, so if the noise in this video is not great, I do apologize in advance. Um, it's finally sunny out. It's very bright. Yesterday was very rainy and made a lot of the garden tasks that I'm trying to accomplish this week a little bit more difficult. But we're out in the sun, we're enjoying it, we're getting our vitamin D, although, safely wear your protection. But I figured we'd talk about something that I didn't mention the last time we were talking about this, so stick around. We're looking at some lemon balm right in here. This is going to be the next bit of mentha family plants that I am pulling, or at least denuding some of the stalks of. I have gone through a portion of that clump of chocolate mint there and a good amount of the chocolate mint over there. And I have also gone through some of the apple mint that you see in this little view through this garden bed. And one of the things that I didn't mention the last time when we were harvesting some of the Monarda patches is that the flavors, the flavonoids, the special plant phenolic compounds that make up the flavor and aroma of these plants that we use as teas are a defense mechanism against pests as defined by the plants. And as I remove this Japanese beetle from one, I will note that it is not every plant pest. But so one of the things that I look for when I am harvesting leaves for tea is I look for the leaves that have been damaged, that have been chewed on, that have been nicked, that have holes, that have been torn. I am preferentially selecting out leaves that are crisp and good and clean, but I am pulling them from the plants that have had browse on them. And the reason I'm doing that is because the insect browse or animal browse on these plants stimulates an additional production of those phenolic compounds, which makes, in my experience, the flavors of the teas and aromatics and herbs that much more deep. There is a more depth of flavor, there is greater nuance to them, and it is a stronger, more potent tea, which, when you are doing medicinal teas, has an additional benefit as well. So, just a thought for those of you growing these plants for teas. If you're growing plants for teas, I'd love to know what you're harvesting this week. But I'm going to keep getting back to it. But I encourage you to pay additional attention to the state of some of the older leaves to pick out what you are harvesting for your tea. Because I can almost promise you you'll get a bigger bang for your buck if you do it this way. So, those are my thoughts for today. I have so much more to pick and harvest, and our raspberry leaves are almost done. Fun fact, you can kind of make an Earl Grey blend by mixing raspberry leaves and the flowers from Monarda didyma. Just thought you might like to know. So, till next time, folks. Thanks for watching. Happy planting.